Okay, everybody, just kind of showing you where I'm at here. I've been working on making panels for this Tinwork, which is now complete. I did not put you through the process of making all this because it's just kind of a cut and fit, cut and fit, cut and fit. As you can see, I had plenty of cardboard. Let me see. Yeah, see, I got plenty of cardboard back here all over, and I'm still got some more Tinwork to do. But you take what I did was take the cardboard, measure and cut the cardboard to fit, and then if I needed to extend it or tighten up the fit, I would take and cut smaller pieces and tape them in place and use those as the final for the Tinwork that I'm going to make. Cardboard's a lot cheaper than using metal, and you can fine-tune your work as you go. And as you can see, there's a lot of cardboard in here. No smoking, huh? And I got to still make a trans tunnel for it, which I haven't done yet. But it just takes time to do this and do it properly. Here is, I took the fuel cell back out and mounted flanges and made flanges for the Tinwork to attach to that. And this is kind of a mock-up of the cardboard. And I'm going to start at the back here, where I'm using smaller pieces to do this, because this is well, I don't want to waste big sheets, so I make small pieces to start with. And this is kind of a look. This is all kind of stuff you do, to make it fit, and everything else should drop into place. And I had to make mounting brackets for the Tinwork to set on here and here and here, and this flange, and I enclosed completely enclosed the fuel cell from the underside. So that's it. I'm going to show you some of this Tinwork being made, not to start with, because I'm going to have a lot of trials, I'm sure, of mistakes, and then once I get rolling, I'll put you on the video. Alright, more to come. And also, I have found something. I was having trouble getting my lines to come out clean. When you use a shear, nibblers or a device like this, which I was trying to use, this is a big advancement from what I used in years gone by. What I had before was this, air snips. And I thought I had been upgraded big time with this. But what I ran into was this. Lines that were just rippled and crooked. Look how crooked that is. This is just where I cut out aluminum. But when you're trying to make a panel and make it look right, your lines need to be clean and straight. And I couldn't do it. Could not get it to work. And I was looking for something to use some way. And I tried to jig up. I took a steel plate and put it up next to the aluminum and clamped it down to try to run my snips against that, and that didn't work. And then I was looking online and I discovered this. This is called throatless shears. These are only 4 inches. You can get these in 4, 6, and 12-inch shears. You can probably get them bigger than that. But let me tell you, this is the bomb. You talk about precision cuts, and you can snip and slide in and snip and slide it in. And that's how I really made some of my best lines. I actually even cut this plexiglass with it to fit, and it worked good. It worked real good. I mean, I can, let me see, I can do this with one hand. No, I can't do it with one hand. I have to hold on to it, and I don't want to mess up this to the blade on this thing, because I do use it for some close cuts. Matter of fact, cleaned it up. So anyway, this is the bomb, and this one paid $90 for it at Harbor Freight. They've been discontinued, and I had to go a long ways to get one of the last ones they had. You can get these off Amazon. You can get them from Eastwood. They run about $150 for a moderately priced one, on up to $300, $400 for the more expensive ones. But well worth it. Well worth it. I mean, this thing, I had to, when I got it, I had to run the adjusters in on the blade to tighten it up, because it had a big old gap in it. It was just crumpling the material. I had to run that in and then tighten this down to get a good tight snug fit on the blade. But man, once I did that, look out, here we go. I mean, it'll cut. This is how thin you can cut. That's stuff I snipped off just to clean up stuff. That tells you in itself what it do. Alright, enough of that. More to come. Okay, so I've got my cardboard templates made. These are all templates from the rear. Cardboard, templates, tape, cut, this, that, and the other. As you can see, all that. All done. It's gone. It's done. Now let me show you what the finished product looks like. This is the back section. I did this first because it's the least conspicuous, or more conspicuous, I'm not sure, but it's the last thing anybody will notice, and I wanted to practice some on this, and I still have some work to do. I've got a little bit of sealing up to do around here along this body line. There's a lot of gaps in there, and I know they're there, but you know, you're following a rough body. This Jeep was a rough body to start with. This was a booker. The aluminum, you got 3 intersecting pieces here to go around the brace, the body brace, the battery holder, and I still got to fill in these gaps here with some rubber grommets, make it look right, and I'll have to put a plate around the bottom down here, and there may be a way to do that better, but it had to slide in from this angle. The plate did, and I had to have a big slit in it. But that's it. This is what it looks like. This is riveted in. The fuel cell will be put back in after I get this panel put in, and I hope it shows you enough. And the bead rolling, got my bead roller going. That was a lot of fun. Bead rolling 3 different pieces and try to make them line up. I messed that one up a little bit, but it'll be okay. It's under the battery. This is the plate to protect the cell from the ground, which is required by NHRA. And the next piece will be this one. We're getting there. What's really weird is you don't realize what little protection there is between this and this. You just don't see it. But if the drive shaft, if you shuck the drive shaft out of this thing and you didn't have the loop in it, I got one there and I'm gonna put one up front. That drive shaft slung up through there, it could come up through the floorboard and hit you. And that goes for saying all the way through there. Think about it. But out of sight, out of mind, I guess. Anyway, that's it for this. More to come.